The Easthampton Film Festival is back for the fourth time and has so much in store for movie lovers and aspiring movie creators. Chris Ferry, festival director, alongside local filmmaker and actress Kt Baldassaro, are here to tell us more about it. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Chris, you and I had this conversation a little more than 4 years ago. It has blossomed into one of the premier film events in Western Massachusetts, so congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Is it what you expected it to be 4 years ago? Or is
no.
it still growing?
It's still growing, and it's still very much organically finding out what it wants to become.
So, Kt, as an actress and filmmaker, how excited were you to see that this film festival came about in Western Mass?
So incredibly excited. I mean, I grew up in New York City and I've moved out here because I just love the area so much. So to be torn constantly between wanting to go to the hub of industry and now finding that it's all coming to us out in Western Mass where people are getting together and getting excited about film, so cool. I mean, I made connections at last year's festival where we're working on stuff right now, maybe put in the festival next year.
Nice. You know, you talk about, having grown up in New York City and moving up here. Do you see that that's kind of a growing trend, that people who are normally in the hubs of creativity, New York, Los Angeles, maybe even Boston locally, are kind of getting out to the suburbs but still being creative?
Absolutely. I think that people are looking for talent wherever it is, and if there is space to have maybe a cheaper shoot because you can rent a place, people are moving that way. But it's also just, hey, you're exciting and you're interesting and you're creative. It doesn't really matter where we are anymore. We're going to make it work.
You know, Chris, the film festival sort of came about, it was a great idea by you, to bring films together. Tell us about these films. Are they all made in Western Mass, or could they be made elsewhere but by Western Mass people? What's the background of it?
So technically it's an international film festival. We accept films from everywhere. This year, 2/3 of the films we're screening are local. Nice. And by local, I mean with filmmakers who are based in Massachusetts.
Wow.
So that's a special focus. I think that the audiences love to see sort of homemade stuff, and the quality level of the films we get is just absolutely exceptional. Since I started doing this, I've been flabbergasted by how good the submissions we get are.
And if I recall correctly, in doing a little bit of research before this conversation, there's more than 36 individual movies, correct?
Yeah.
Some shorts, some long.
Yeah, they're mostly shorts.
Okay.
We are doing a locally made feature this year about a band that's also, we're going to have a big party where the band's going to play live. Band's called Tallywhacker, so it's a little edgy and fun. But that's Friday night, and the whole Friday night's 2 screenings of that feature film with the talk back with the co-stars of it, who are the band, and then they're going to play at the live party concert afterwards.
Nice.
It's going to be great.
Now, Kt, Chris mentioned some talkbacks, some symposiums where people in the industry or people just fans will be able to, talk to directors, talk to actors, cinematographers. How important is that aspect of the film festival Chris puts together?
I think it's really what makes it different than just going to see a movie in a theater. Like, getting to talk to the person and ask them questions about the process, especially if you yourself are interested in the process. It's a first-hand experience to talking to someone who might have been standing where you were once with an idea, and they've brought it to the screen for us. So I find it quite inspiring, as well as just if you watch something and you weren't sure what it was and you wanted to ask the film, they're right there to answer that. How did you get that cool shark to bite off that guy's head? And they're like, well, let me tell you.
That's funny. Chris, how can folks attend? Where, when, what time, tickets, so forth?
So it's 4 days in Easthampton. Go to the website, easthamptonfilmfestival.com, for all the details. There's a ticket link there. And we're going to be at Easthampton Media, Abandoned Building Brewery, City Space, which is the old town hall, and the Jupiter Club for the party.
Fantastic. There's the information on your screen. I want to thank you both so very much for telling us about this coming 4th annual film festival.
Thank
Good seeing
you.
Thank you.
Always good to see you.